Hi everyone, this is Jane at Velocity Vet 08 on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts, the Wild Bunch, and I have a great project that I want to show you today. So I'm going to flip from here to that and I'll be right back. Well, hi you guys, I have a great project I can't wait to show you today. I have been cleaning out closets and going through things and so forth because I'm going to be having a garage sale. And I found my hat, and this is a hat that I wear in the summertime. I have this one and I have a white one, and I wear them when I walk the dog because it keeps the sun out of my eyes and kind of the heat off my face a little bit. I can't, like, my sunglasses aren't always where they should be, and so this way I can, you know, sometimes they're out in my car, or they're not in my purse, or they're, you know, just not handy. And so I want to, like I said, protect my eyes, so I'll wear a hat like this when I go taking him out for his walk. And so I found it, and it was totally plain. It didn't have a ribbon on it, it didn't have anything on it, just completely plain, because I bought it for, I bet you I didn't pay $5 for it off of eBay. It came from China, I do believe. And so it was just, you know, like folded up the size of a teacup in a box when I received it, and the white one too. So I decided, wow, you know, it would look so much better if I would dress it up a little bit. So I decided to do that, and got out some beautiful wired ribbon that I had received from her name is 5 Boys 1 Baby Girl here on YouTube, and she had gifted me a lot of the ribbons and trims, especially last fall. And then I wanted to dress it up just a little bit, so I used this lace and went all around it. And this lace is, it was from a spool that I picked up at Hobby Lobby when they had a sale going out there. So I did that, and I made it easy on myself, you guys. I want this project to be something that, you know, everybody feels they can just dig in and do. I just made a loop and glued it. That was it. I didn't worry about making the bow, any of that right off the bat. Just made a loop, glued it down, then I glued my tails of my bow down, and I just wanted to make it really fun. And you know, I added extra, obviously there's not this many tails to a little bow, but and then I made my bow loops and glued them down. And then I started adding my flowers, and I wanted to keep this relatively, you know, like, I didn't want to have a ton of different colors in here. I wanted to keep it just like in one shade of, you know, one shade of color. And so I went with lilac, of course, because I love purples and lilac. And I recently, if you guys saw my most recent DT and haul video, I had ordered a lot of gardenias, and I had the I got pink ones as well, but I also got the two-tone lilac gardenias, and I got them in 6 centimeters. These are the large ones, and I got them in 3.5 centimeters. And they're just really beautiful. They're gorgeous, and you can get them in mixed packages where you get darker tones as well. You know, you can get darker reds and that sort of thing. So they have a pretty big variety of them out there, and I'll put the product code down at the bottom. So I started by putting a couple of the big gardenias down, and then I started filling in around with the smaller ones. And then I took the, I have these Tuscany Rosebuds. I would have to say they're about 8 millimeters across. You get 20 of them in a package, and I just thought it would be real cute. I just have like 3 of them poking out right here underneath. I love the way that that looked. And then I took some heather and put that right here. I love using these heather flowers. They come 10 in a package, and they give you a little height without being like a full-blown spray if you don't need a ton of height. And like right here, I didn't want like a big spray standing up. I just wanted a little bit of height, so it was the perfect thing to use right there. And then I wanted to make sure that I had some pearl sprays and that in here, so I used the Lilac Baby's Breath. And I'm running out of everything. There's a couple of them left here, but they are so cute, you guys. They have really, real pretty little pearl strands, like, poking through them. They're a very nice addition to almost every flower cluster. And they also have them in white, which I added to this project as well, and I'll show you. So the lilac ones, they're poking out here and here and up here and here. And then on the sides, I added a white one here on each side. And then I also added, and it was my last ones that I have, I used some of the beadberry sprays right here in the white. And those really will add a lot to your project. I love those as well. I've used these in different colors on many, like I've used gold a lot on different projects. But if you look at like my project with the bicycle in the Graphic 45 box, I use the pink ones in that project. So it's funny I'm mentioning all this because when I very first bought beadberry spray, I thought that they would be the perfect Christmas embellishment. And I was right, but they are also a great embellishment for just about anything. But I totally was like, oh, I got to have these for Christmas. No, really what I needed was to have them for like everything. So, because they really, like I said, they add a lot. And then I went ahead and I did a little kind of just a little coordinating flower cluster, just a little off center here in the front for my hat. And I used the small gardenias up here. I didn't use any of the large ones, just the small ones. I used some of the Tuscany roses, and I tucked another one over here. And I used the lavender and or the lilac and the white Baby's Breath and a couple of the heathers, and then I also used my very last white beadberry spray up here. So a really super fun project, you guys. The gardenias are just absolutely beautiful, and this project just gave me the feeling of summer, gardening. You just think of like these curly beautiful flowers, and I went and tried my hat on, and I like it so much better than how it was before. It was just so plain and so boring. And so, it just goes to show you, keep your eyes open around your house. You never know what you have that you might be able to dress up with some beautiful flowers, and, it just turns into something completely different. I've been carrying a purse that I altered around and getting tons of comments on it, and I know when I wear this hat this summer to walk the dog, that I will get some comments on it as well, because I think it just absolutely looks so cute and so much like summer, and it's just going to be a lot more fun to wear. So, like I said, I'll have the product codes down there. Go out and look around in the store. You will see so many fun things in the Wild Orchid Craft store. Beautiful flowers like these gardenias and these Tuscany roses and Baby's Breath and heather, but you'll also see a lot of other beautiful things because they have washi tapes, and they have all kinds of pearl strands, and they just have a huge variety. So I hope, like I said, you'll go out and take a look, and I will see you at the next project. If you kind of hang on here a bit, after this will be some still shots. Okay, bye-bye.